Hello everyone, TooneySA here from Games Raced Awfully with the first pacifist episode of the Spyro the Dragon challenge run that I'm doing. And this is the first time I've actually remembered to input the color code. Each of the runs is supposed to have its own color associated with it, which is what I've been doing with like the borders on the episodes. I just actually forgot, looking back, to input the codes on all of the early episodes. But for this one I remembered. So Pacifist Spyro is matching his little leaderboard thing on the right, which puts him as blue. And I'll try remembering episode 2, or in some cases episode 3 of the other ones, to input the code there, so each Spyro looks a little bit more unique. But yeah, so in this run, same rules as Spyro the Dragon 1 Pacifist run. I'm not allowed to kill anything. That includes, of course, enemies. NPCs, unfortunately, you can't kill, otherwise that'd be great for fighting money bags. But yeah, can't kill NPCs anyway. And can't kill myself, not that I would be trying to do that. Or I should be trying not to kill myself. Although killing yourself like by mistake, again, you're not going to start the whole run over just because you accidentally died. And then yeah, the last thing that I can't kill is fodder. So this run is going to be sort of interesting in a way, because I'm not entirely sure what I can and can't get in this run, but I know I can get pretty much all of the collectibles that are just sitting around. It doesn't mean I'm not allowed to use like glide, flame or charge, because they're allowed in this run. It just means I can't kill these guys right in front of me here. And I also cannot kill fodder. So if I do happen to take damage, Sparks is going to have to go hungry. This equally applies to the butterflies in jars, since technically I'm letting Sparks eat that butterfly. If I happen to get a skill point, though, there gives me a butterfly. Actually, no, yeah, I'm gonna have to purposely take damage in boss fights so that I don't kill a butterfly by doing that. Okay. So yeah, most of the pacifist run is going to be very, very straightforward. It'll be just me avoiding enemies as best as possible to get as many gems as possible. Now, someone did ask me when I was talking about doing this run, they're like, does that include things like the lizards? And I'm afraid it does. Even though the lizards don't give me spirit tokens, which is sort of how it's calculated as killing an enemy in this game, in the bottom right there, it does apply to any kind of living thing that I can't kill. So these guys here, which I'm really disappointed about because I do enjoy killing these guys. What we will see is that my gem count should still be pretty damn good, because enemies don't drop gems in this game like they do in Spyro 1. I'll just about my phone. Keeps someone's just trying to send me messages right now. They've had all morning to do that, and they're choosing to do it while I've just started recording. Okay, I'll try and speed it up a little bit so that I think that compared to Spyro 1, the pacifist run on this game should be easier. I think in general Spyro 1 has like more aggressive enemies than Spyro 2. And even Spyro 3 for that matter. I think Spyro 1 definitely has the most aggressive enemies. I'm going to avoid money bags this time. I've paid him on a couple, but on this one I'm just going to avoid him. I don't think gems, as I said, are going to be an issue anyway, but here's where it is. Let's have a run around. Actually, now that I think about it, I nearly killed that guy there. It probably is smart to open the bridge, but I'll do that in a moment. I'll let you know why it's smart in a moment, after I've just like done clearing up the level. I should end up with 400 out of 400 gems. That's what I'm projecting here.
This magic port.
If I can get 400 out of 400, I'll be on my expectation at least. since, as I said, enemies don't have gems, therefore I should be able to pick them all up just from the ground and crates. You do find yourself sort of a bit on eggshells on this kind of thing though, because you are trying your best not to accidentally kill something. I mean, these lizards are some of the few enemies in the game that sort of run around on a path. Most enemies just stay very, very still, but these enemies actually, they do run around a bit. So it is very, very possible you could easily sort of charge into them. Same goes for these ladybugs, look at them flying around like that, causing me issues. We are about to come across the only challenging aspect of Glimmer, and I do need to think of another pun for the video description. I think I've had a glimmer of hope, minding my own business, so see if I can think of another pun to go with it. Okay, I think I've got all the gems up here. I should be at the sort of tail end of this level. Where am I missing gems? Oh, I think I know where I'm missing some gems, but it shouldn't equate to too many. There's a couple here. So yeah, this is the quest where we usually try and kill lizards. And given that we are pacifists today, we are not going to be brutally murdering animals. We are, however, going to brutally murder this basket case. Alright, 274. Why do I feel like there's just like a gem thing somewhere? So I feel like I should be on 275. I'll take a look for that gem in a moment, because maybe I'm just like forgetting about a gem that I know where there's a bunch of gems available. So yeah, we're already one orb down because of the lizards, and we're also going to be a second orb down now because, as you can see, you need to kill 10 enemies to open this portal. And because we're not in a murderous mood today, I'm gonna have to do things the glitchy way of doing a flaming charge sort of jump. The actual inputs that you put here is you do flame and then you do a double jump. That's kind of how this works. Or luckily we've got all the time in the world. But this one anyway, it's the next one, which you've definitely seen me do this before, because I couldn't get enough enemies on one of the challenges.
Spyro.
I think it was that, or it was either that, or it was the one of the challenges I couldn't get the orb on. I can't remember which one it was. I think no glide. Yeah, this is kind of mimicking what I did on no glide. In no glide I could get enough enemies, but like, of course you're not allowed to glide, that's the whole point. So that one's the easy one. Now I'm just going to go and double check that I've got all the gems I should have, and pay ManicX, because I think this bridge might be useful for what I'm about to do.
Ah, you must.
And we get the gems back anyway, so it's not a huge deal. So what we want to do here is we want to double jump up here and double jump up here. Ah, there's just one gem sat there on its own. Now that makes sense, and it should be blue, yellow, and yellow, gold. And there we have it, 400 out of 400. You see 300 there because ManicX took 100. And now we are going to try the hard part of this part of the run, trying to get all of the indoor lamps. You have 30 seconds to get all the lamps. It's either 20 or 30, I don't remember which number it was, to get all of the lamps, which, using the glide function, is literally never ever an issue. You don't even come close to running out of time. But without that, as you saw in the last attempt, it could be a problem. So let's see what we can do here. Let's try our best. And there we have it. Alright, believe it or not, you won't have seen it on camera, but that only took me 2 attempts. The first attempt I just fell straight off and had to load back, but I just like fell off and was like, wait, no, I need to get that lamp. But yeah, so first attempt went down the ladder, but the second attempt, surprisingly, I actually got it first try of an actual proper attempt, so I'm really happy about that. Since on the other challenge it took me, I'd say 20 minutes, something stupid like that to get it. But yeah, so we're actually up to 2 orbs now. If we're playing the game without using double jump, I would probably be finishing this level with 0 orbs. So double jump actually has been a lifesaver for this challenge run because I'm going to need those orbs. So yeah, we have 2 orbs, 300 gems. We've got the talisman, of course, and as you can see, 0 out of 14 spirits, so it means that we've not killed any enemies, and I believe I've not touched fodder. I don't believe I've touched anyone. Just putting that out there for my lawyer if you're listening. But yeah, that is the end of the pacifist run on Glimmer. We'll sail away into the distance in the summer forest. Thank you for watching this episode. Hope you enjoyed it, and tune in next time for, I think we're going back to the no charging challenge. I don't remember what's next, but yeah, tune in for it anyway. Bye.